So happy you've joined this Align Soul Living outdoor space with me. We're going to flow through a progressive flow that will lead us into half moon. So if you wanted to practice half moon, this is your opportunity. Let's do it. So let's start together. Always good to start in child's pose. Let your forehead connect. Might rock your hips side to side. Start to warm up the hips a little bit. If this is not comfortable for you, you can float up onto all fours, which is where we will be momentarily. So breathe in, breath out. One more, breath in. And just finally breathe in your own rhythm. Feel your body's weight, feel that grounding, all the parts of you connected through your mat down into the earth. We're going to inhale, we're going to float up onto all fours. Bring your knees back underneath you. If you circle them wide, maybe rock the hips side to side. We're going to ground through both hands, and then as you inhale, extend the left leg straight out. Flex that foot that's up in the air. Yep. Toes pointing down. Ground through the feet. And then kickstand your right leg out, so that ankle's out a little bit to the right to support you. Open up that left hip. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. The back foot is flexed. It's active. We are now in half moon on the earth. Close to the earth, your body feels safe. This is the action. So breathe in, extend, and then exhale. Again, rotating, square the hips off. Keep that back leg up. Let the ball of the foot land. Rock a little back and forth. Breath in. We're going to do that again. Pull that right ankle out a little bit to support you. Open up through the hip and lift that leg up. Extend that top arm just because it's going to feel great too. Draw that top arm by your ear. Take a stretch. Inhale, stretch it up. And then square it off. Let the ball of the foot land. One more. We're just going to come right into it. Inhale. Everything lifts up, the leg and the arm. You can feel the hips stacking, right? And then lift up. Square the hips. Let that foot come down. Rock the hip side to side. You can stay where you are, or let's just turn just so you can see my right side. I'm going to switch sides. Okay. You're going to ground through both hands to start. Extend that back leg out, ball the foot, and then lift it up. Right leg lifts up. Different side. Just notice that in your body. Take a breath. Exhale out. Right. And then draw that left foot out to the side as you open up that right hip. Hand can be on the hip to start. The back leg is active and flex. Reach that top arm up. Take a breath. Exhale out. Feel your half moon here, right? Allow your body to get in that sensation. We're going to exhale, square the hips. The hips drop. Let the back foot come down and just move front, forward, and back. We're going to do 2 more times so you can feel as you breathe in, the hips start to stack. Lift the back leg. Let's keep the hand on the hip. And then extend out. As you exhale, it might feel good to take a full opening through the right side. Inhale up. Keeping the leg up. Square the hips. Both hands ground. Drop the ball of the foot. Little front back action. Ground through that left hand. That left ankle comes out to support you. Hand on the hip, lift the leg. This is the action we'll take. The hips are squaring on top. The hand is there to support you. Then lift that leg up. You're also, can you feel the left glute? Engage that. You're going to use that as well. Square the hips. Drop the foot. Bring that knee down. Rock the hips side to side. Let's come back into child's pose. Again, you can just stay where you are. This is hard on your knees and ankles. Breathing in, breathing out. Surrender and soften. Maybe even let the forearms rest. Okay, inhale, float up. Bring the knees underneath you. We're going to tuck the toes. Come into downward dog. Let the heels get heavy. Maybe walk it out a little bit. Beautiful. Walk your feet up to meet your hands. And when you're ready, you're going to inhale and halfway lift. Exhale. Let's step step the right foot back. Okay. You're feeling that first hip flexor. Beautiful. I'm going to bring that heel down. Come on up, circle the right arm up. Open those hips, come into warrior two. Beautiful. Inhale, straighten both legs. Bring your hands on your hips. Yep. Check your stance. And then bend that front knee again. If you have a block, that is very helpful when you're learning half moon, to have some height. So if you have a block with you, or even a blanket that you can fold, that would be really helpful to place in the front of your mat. I have a block here. I'm placing it at the front of my mat. Take a breath. And when you exhale, the left arm is going to come to the top of the thigh. Draw that back foot in. I'm going to come forward a little bit so I can get more on the screen for you. All right, so here we are. Then bring your gaze down. Find a focal point on the floor, something you can focus your attention on. And here's the shift. The right hand's on the hip. You're going to begin to press off that back foot. That's your beginning. Just lifting and landing. Lifting and landing. Getting that shifting back and forth. And then when you feel like you've got that, press in. You can start to lift that leg. Your left hand's going to find your block to anchor you. And this might be it. You're lifting, the hand lands. This is the next, right? When you feel that steadiness and you want to play with going further, that back foot now, just like we did on the ground, is flexed and anchoring you. You start to stack the hips. And the last step is maybe release that hand. Softening through your jaw, grounding through the hand, extending up through the top arm. Feeling that, grounding through the feet. When you're ready, just gingerly and gracefully, that right leg finds its way back down. Land just for a moment in warrior two. Hands on the hips, ground through the heels, and we come back to center. Take a moment. You toe heel the feet in together. Just hands on the belly. Take a rest before we switch sides. If you do have a block, let's switch it over to the other side so it's ready for us. And we'll do the other side together. Yep. So let's come in through downward dog. You can walk your feet back into downward dog. Yep. Walk your feet up, forward fold. This time stepping your left foot back. Right foot is forward. Bring the heel down. Come all the way up, the hips and the shoulders open. Warrior two. Take a breath. Exhale. Let the forearm come down. That left hand will be on your left hip, right? Bringing your gaze down to the floor right in front of your mat, finding somewhere to focus. And as you're doing that, maybe draw that back foot in, shorten your stance. From here, you're just picking that foot up off the ground. That's your first step. How does that feel? When you get a little stability there, you can then start to put your hand on the block. And then keep finding this motion and get comfortable with that. And then the next step is grounding through that right standing leg and the right hand Breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Opening the hips. And maybe the final sort of peace step, if you're ready to explore it, is that left hand comes up. The back foot again is flexed. Very, very helpful. Feel your strength. Feel your expansion. Beautiful. One more breath. You're opening, soften somewhere, even though you're working hard. Feeling your strength. The hand comes back down on the hip. Right knee bends. And coming as kindly as you can with care back into your warrior two. Feel that shape. Feel your strength. Feel that stillness, that center point. Straighten your front leg. Square the hips and ground through both heels. Pivot both feet forward. Breathe. Toe heel your feet together. Hands on the belly. Just be here to kind of find that center point, that stillness. And that's where you land. I really hope that you have found some possibility, some spaciousness, and a few more tips and insights on how to find this beautiful, expansive, grounding and strengthening shape of half moon.